Have you ever wondered about birds? You know how you already know how the wren became the king of the birds, but have you ever wondered how the blackbird came to have its gold beak and black feathers? It's a bird of Rhiannon, Rhiannon being one of the immortal beings of the Welsh pantheon. In fact, there are many wonderful tales that come out of Wales, Cornwall, Brittany and Ireland. You know, about the cauldron of rebirth, but the blackbird, the guardian of Rhiannon, was one day flying. See, it used to be a very dull, unsuspecting bird, you know, sort of like mottled brown feathers and a rather unsuspecting beak. Not much of a bird to look at, you know. In many ways it would just disappear into the undergrowth, camouflaged by its brownness. But one day there was an argument. This little brown bird had this argument going on. So it flies down, and there are a group of men by a cave, and we all know that dragons hoard gold, and dragons were once men, but when they get the lust for gold, they turn into these great beasts. You've only got to look at what happens with the Rheingold, an old wreck who turns into a dragon. But I digress. So deep in the heart of the Snowdonian mountains, there was Eiriri herself. There was a cave, and in that cave a dragon. And these men desired to get some of the dragon's gold. Well, we all know that dragons know every ounce of gold. You've only got to take a tiny shaving of gold and a dragon will know it's gone. You know, we men, we would never know it's gone, but a dragon knows. But anyway, so this little brown bird, full of stout heart and courage, but very drab looking, flies down and listens. He goes, oh yeah, you go and get the gold. Oh no, it's too much fire, there's too much fire. So you go and get it. Oh no, there's too much fire. You know, I cannot fight this. So this bird comes down and perches on the shoulder of the man and whispers in his ear, I will go and get some gold for you. I will brave the flames to show you how great of heart I am and how daring I am. So Blackbird looks at the fire and realises that he can't just fly into it. He's got to take a long flight at it. So he flies up and up and up and up and up till he gets to a height, spreads his wings out and dives. And he dives and dives and dives straight through the flames, picks up a small nugget of gold and flies back out. But as he comes out, the dragon curses him and says, your feathers from my flames will make you forever black, but I will stain your beak the colour of gold, so that every time man sees it he knows where you've been and what you've done. And no longer will you bear to hide in the woods with the browns and the russets. Your plumage will be striking deep black and your beak bright gold, and your alarm call will sound forever. Well guys, that is my version of how the blackbird became black and got a gold beak. You don't tally with dragons, they will curse you and they will make you stand out. So next time you see a blackbird, you will understand that the beak should be gold, but it isn't. Forever teases the blackbird. And the feather's a reminder that it fought the fire. Because you've got to be pretty cunning to get past the dragon, which it was. So anyway, it was a good curse, but a curse nonetheless. Okay guys? Oh, another little touch to add on to this. There was once, out in the Rocky Mountains, this is how the dog became our companion. Or sat again in an age of when we were more in tune with the earth. We could understand the language of animals. Wolf and dog used to walk together. They used to be great companions, you know. I was always joshing and laughing. But Wolf was always a bit scared of man, you know. Always a little bit shy. But dog, well, you know what dog's like. He will chase things for you, fetch sticks. So dog says to Wolf, well actually Wolf said to dog, I like the look of that fire. The fire looks warming. Can you sneak down and see what the secret is? Come back and we can make our own fire, keep ourselves warm. So dog agreed to this. The dog traps down to man's camp. The dog, being a bit fickle, as all dogs are, got near the fire, found it as lovely, warm and curled up. Then man gave dog something to eat. And slowly, the dog forgot about Wolf. Wolf stuck out there on the mountains, alone, and dog stayed with man, because dog knew where he was best off. He got fed, he got looked after, and in return, dog helps man find food. So, if you see a fire and a dog around it, keep him warm. Don't remind him that he's got to go back to Wolf, or we'll lose our companions forever.